wasn't going to go live, but last night, James came in and he said, "Babe, I'm going to have to cut the avocado tree off away from the house." And I said, "Okay." So when I got up this morning, y'all, he cut half of my tree away. And all of the avocados were over here. Like, there was like 30 avocados over here. Now there's nothing. I don't want to be mad at him. I don't want to yell at him. So I came outside so I could just talk to y'all. And then he cut my loquat tree. Look at all the leaves on the ground. And then I don't know if there's any avocados in here. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to let y'all know if there's any avocados in here, or if he pulled them off and took them in the house. But I had cut this. Probably it was a foot higher. He cut it down lower, and then he cut the whole side of this one. That's my lemon tree right here, and then my other avocado tree. I mean, loquat tree, and then this is my avocado tree. You know, see all my avocados right here? There's like a bunch of them right here. But he cut all the ones that were all in the house. No, he didn't even cut that branch that's touching the house. I'm just, I'm just, I'm just a little sad this morning that this man cut my tree like that. I got these because, you know me, I'm a perfectionist. And the way he cut this little low, and since he cut it more, it's just not even. And I ain't happy. So this little piece right here sticking up, it's gotta go to make it even. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Buddy, come see me every day. Every day. There's Buddy. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Buddy. What's on your face? What's on your face? What's on your face, buddy? Where you been in the dirt? What's on your face, man? What's on your face? Hi, boy. Oh, let me just sit out here and talk to Buddy and get this off of his face. What is that? Oh, it's one of those sticky things. You see it, Buddy? Don't eat it. I put it in the trash. Hi, Bubba. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Don't break my necklace. Hi. Hi. Oh, you smell my breath. It smells good, huh? It's called mint fresh Listerine. You like that, boy? You like that? You like that? Oh, well, today is going to be a relaxing day. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not doing nothing. It's actually, it feels good outside right now this morning. Happy Labor Day. I hope y'all enjoy your Labor Day. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. It's called Labor Day. I'm going to be labor free. I'm not doing nothing today. Yesterday I went to church and hung out with mom. And when I came home, I really didn't do nothing either. So I'm trying to rest up from last weekend. I know y'all, I put out all my shorts yesterday. I still got like 7 shorts to go. But I put out a bunch of shorts yesterday. I was trying to get them in before tonight for our live stream. So I know there's a bunch of people that's not coming this morning because I told them I wasn't gonna do a live. But I was just sad when I woke up this morning and my man cut my avocado tree like that. He just cut it, and he didn't cut what he was supposed to cut, like off of the tree. And then there's, I told him he would have to top it off because the wire up here, the tree is growing into the wire. So I was thinking we could pull the tree and kind of make it grow away from the wire because it's already leaning. So if we put a rope on it and tie it to the wrought iron fence and kind of, like a winch, like kind of winch it to come this way like that. because I'm just not ready to cut my tree down completely. But I know it has to come down. And I'm just sad about it because I should not have planted it. Y'all see that? So close to the house. The trunk is already, it's only probably like, I want to say 4 inches from the foundation of the house. I didn't know. Shoot. I was trying my green thumb, y'all. I was trying my green thumb. Catwoman, good morning. I was, working on my green thumb and thought if I could do it, if I could grow this avocado. When it was a baby, though, I told James I made a hole. Y'all could probably see the hole still. I made a hole in the front yard right there, and I said, James, move the avocado tree from there. And he was like, it's gonna be in my way when I uh, mow the lawn. I said, but it's a tree and it needs to be in the middle of the yard so it has space. And then there was no wires there. It could have grew and had a good time. But no, Mr. James didn't transplant the tree to the open space. So now it's going to either have to be cut down or pulled down because it's growing up, 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 and it needs to grow out. But it has so many avocados on it this year. Last year we probably got like 30, and this year there's like 100 of them on there. Well, minus 30 that's in the trash can probably. I gotta look for them. Hopefully he hopefully he picked them off and put them in the house. I didn't check. I just came straight outside when he told me he had to cut the tree. I said, let me get up this morning and see how he cut my tree. This man cutting trees. See, I'm delicate when I do it because I know you'll like stun the tree. Like it'll stun the growth of the tree. So I'm kind of delicate when I cut my trees. James, why he didn't cut this bush over here in this part of the front yard? That's what he should have cut. Look at that. Look how raggedy that looks. He don't come over here chopping up my tree. This is all the way to this gate right here. That's all of our yard right here. So it's the whole wrought iron gate to there. But that's in our tenant's yard next door. Sierra, my goddaughter, that's their front yard. And then there's my aloe vera. My own aloe vera. I don't have to buy it. And my elephant ears, which I'm taking that out because some elephant ears, they get big and they get nasty. Y'all saw my big ones last year. Siren, good morning. How are you? I wasn't gonna go live, but I was just had to vent because James cut my tree. Can you guys hear me okay? I should have asked that before. Because I got a new microphone. I got the TikTok microphone. And I tested it out yesterday or day before yesterday and it worked really good. I was like, yes, it works. It took me a couple minutes to figure it out though. Because y'all know I'm an old lady and I'm not technical like that. I'm an old lady. I can hear you. Yay. Yeah, it sounds really well. I thought maybe it'd make me sound better, but still my raspy voice. And that's just my voice. That's just my voice, y'all. Y'all know that. That's just my voice. But yeah, he cut my tree. Sitting here next to the trash can, wondering if there's avocados in it. My avocados are a nice size too. I usually pay like what $2 for 5 that are that size right now. But I think mine need to stay on the tree like another 2 weeks, and then we could start taking them off. I like growing my own. My avocados taste better than the ones in the store. They have a nice taste to them. So yeah, I can't wait. My loquat tree and my peach tree didn't bear no fruit. My lemon trees are too young. So this little skinny one here, that's my peach. It's either a peach or a nectarine tree, but it might not bear fruit because only planted it with one seed. And then the loquat tree right here. And then there's another lemon tree right here. Yes, I planted all these trees this close together. They might they might mix together and have a nice taste. I don't know. Look, I don't know, y'all. And then that side is a lemon tree and another loquat tree, and then the avocado tree. Planted everything in my little beds. I didn't plant flowers, y'all. I planted trees. Only Meya. It's a flower bed, and I've planted trees. You miss loquats? I know I grew up on loquats. My grandmother had two trees in her front yard. One of the trees, somebody had put a like a chain for a dog. Like we used to chain up our dogs in the front yard. I know that's cruel. I would never do that again. But when I was smaller, we used to chain the dogs up in the front yard when they were outside. Most of our dogs were always inside dogs, so but when they wanted to go outside, we'd put them on the chain in the front yard because we didn't have a fence. And somebody left that chain on one of the loquat trees, and it like when it as it grew, it smothered the tree, and so that tree died. So we had to cut it down. So we have one loquat tree left at my grandmother's house, and it bear fruit. It had good fruit this year. I cut one of the branches off, and that was the branch that had all the good fruit, but it was over the house. It was on hanging on the house, and I didn't want no trees touching the house, so I had to cut that branch off, and I'm letting the sucklings on the bottom of the tree grow out, and then I'll just cut the other big one and have a new tree grow. So that's what I'm trying to do. Because it don't come out here saying no bad words. I'm on my live with my friends. Tell them how you tore up my tree. Did you pick the fruit off the branches you broke? You cut? You made sure there's no fruit on the ones that you cut? I know. But those have fruit. So can you pull them back? No, pull back the branches that have the fruit on them until we can pick the fruit. The fruit's not ready to pick for like 2 weeks. Okay, well, yeah, wait for 2 weeks. 'Cause then we can harvest the fruit and then you could, I mean, cut it. And that's what I was thinking. The little ones right there you could have cut, but not that big one to have all the fruit on it. Oh, okay. You don't want the. I thought those was your friends. I don't like your family in my house. I sure don't. Hi, Hunter. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All these rodents around here, the mice, everything, trying to get in the house. The lizards, all that. But you know, Riverside and San Bernardino was a desert before. So we are infringing on their property. They're not infringing on ours. Infringing. Yeah. Yep. You're very aware. You going to go fix the sink in the apartment? Okay. My handyman. James is a jack of all trades, y'all. Whatever. He's a contractor. He's my handyman. I don't care what you say. See, a Mario. But what y'all doing today? What y'all gonna do today on Labor Day? I'll be back at 6:30. Y'all know that for sure. For sure, for sure. If you don't stop making all that noise while I'm on my live stream. Sarah, you gotta work today? It's Labor Day, girl. Siren's at work, making sure people got coffee and continental breakfast without attitude, right, Siren? Siren, wait, what state you live in? We finna go on a vacation. I can't remember where we gonna go. We might wait till next year though. If Siren said, "Yep," what state you in? Maybe we'll come stay at your hotel. What you mean? Oh, you don't even know she might be in New York. Mont Monterey? Monterey. Oh, she in Monterey, California. Yeah, see now that changed his mind. He like Monterey. That's up there by Santa Barbara. Yeah, we've been up to Santa Barbara before. Maybe we'll come up to Monterey, girl, for the weekend. in Pacific Grove. Yeah. See, we like to travel. Just got in. Hello. Good morning, buddy. Is that you creeping? I hear you, buddy. I hear you, buddy. What's you doing, bud? Come creeping up on the side of the trash can like she don't hear me. I hear him. Look, y'all see him? You gonna clean up? You gonna clean up the mess, huh? You gonna clean it up? He ain't gonna clean it up. He just being nosy. Try not to hold it down like this, so y'all. My double chin is getting smaller, but my skin is getting saggy though. You see that? So I have to get some of that stuff to tighten up your skin because I'm losing the weight, but my skin is getting saggy, y'all. Can't have no saggy skin. I didn't want double chin, and now I'm got saggy skin, double chin. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Y'all know I ain't got no sense, none whatsoever. But yeah, y'all gonna see this too tonight. My hair, I did my hair, y'all last night. I washed my hair because I had washed my hair the day before yesterday, and I wet set it. If y'all don't know what wet set is, look it up. I wet set my hair and I took the curls out, and my hair was just. I put this stuff. It's called Lotta Body on it, but it made my scalp really itchy. So I put oil all over my scalp, but that because my hair is so thin, that oil got all over my hair. So my curls just look stringy and nasty. So I went to church. I pulled it up in like in a ponytail and whatever. I went to church yesterday, but when I came home, I said, "Oh no, I can't do this stringy nasty look." So I did my hair. I blow dried it, and then I sectioned it off so I could flat iron it. And then I got really hot, so I went in my room. James like, "Are you done?" I said, "Why?" He's, I'm gonna take a shower, whatever." I said, "Okay, well, go ahead." I said, "When you finish, then I'll go in there and finish my hair." I did not wake up until 2:30 in the morning. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. I was like, "Ooh, I was supposed to finish my hair." So I got up at 2:30 in the morning, flat ironed my hair, wrapped it up, and went back to sleep. Y'all, the things that I do. And I'm so used to getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 7. I was like, "Oh, I can do my live stream." Y'all know I don't got no sense. Especially when I come out here and see my tree. My tree all jacked up. My tree's all jacked up. It'll be all right. No music, James. Oh my God. Oh, now I got all the sun on my back. Him and all that doggone music, y'all. I had to turn off the live or the I had to mute it. Yeah, took off in his van. Come outside with his music playing. I don't need all that. Did y'all hear it? Hopefully y'all didn't hear it because I was trying to talk loud. And this is supposed to be noise canceling. This little microphone. I got it on TikTok for $4.99, y'all. $4.99. $4.99. Something was leaking off of his motorcycle, so he went and bought a stand for it. Now I need to turn my position because if I move my head, y'all gonna get nothing but sunshine from my back, huh? And the sun is hot. Let me go sit over here by the truck. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, that's better. That sun was hot on my back that fast. That fast. See the little this this bracket thing? How can I point? I can't wait. My finger. This little kickstand or whatever he bought for his bike because it was leaking something because it was leaning. I thought maybe something broke, but he bought a kickstand for it. And look at that tight squeeze I have to get in here to pull my truck in. Y'all know I got skills. I got skills. I said, you got me parking in a jigsaw every day. I be scared I'm gonna tear up my doggone car. Where's our ghost Nancy T? Nancy T, she probably sleep because the kids didn't have to go to school today. She might be sleeping in. But like I said, I told everybody I wasn't gonna do a live this morning. I just woke up to see James had chopped up my trees more, so I just went live so I could vent, so I didn't go back in the house and yell at him. Because I was gonna yell at him. What the heck? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I told him I wasn't gonna do a live today, so folks was expecting me to be. I wasn't really expecting to be on here, but James jacked up my tree. He jacked up my tree. If I could get the ladder and get up there and pull the branches back, like I, you know how you envision something in your brain, like I'm envisioning, like I could pull the branches back. They're kind of pliable, and the branches are uh, bungee cord them or rope them and pull them back, and then they'll grow that way versus towards the house, and we would be all right because this side of the tree doesn't have any fruit on it. All the fruit is on this side of the tree because that side of the tree it was cut last year because it had all the fruit, but the tree limbs were like hanging low and stuff. So we cut that side last year and didn't bear any fruit. There's one little avocado on one side, one on this side, but all the fruit is on the other side of the tree. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to cut it and start all over, which is sad. It took my tree 5 years to bear fruit. 5 whole years. 5 whole years. Invisible River Ranch, hello and good morning. Good morning. How you doing? I'm at my little house chilling. Hear all the dogs in the back. Can y'all hear the dogs? Or is my microphone working? And Halloween is coming. I don't celebrate Halloween really. I used to, but Christians don't celebrate Halloween. But I still like black, so I actually painted my fingernails black. I didn't do a good job. I need to retouch it, but I was rushing because we had somewhere to go. No, I can't hear dogs. Oh, nice, because they loud. This microphone really is working. Y'all might have to go on TikTok and what do you call that? Do a review on this microphone and get a link, and maybe they could give me commission on promoting this microphone because it works. There's like a little receiver that you have to put in there, so you have to like plug the receiver in, and it don't charge though. There's like a hole to charge the receiver. You can't charge. I think it charges from your phone, and then you charge just the microphone. See the little green light? Yep. Oh, now I'm gonna have to fight the sun, y'all. Now it's coming in over the roof. See how fast the sun comes up? Good morning, Mia, my awesome friend, and all of your peer friends and family and members. Hello, Paula. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The sun is coming up. I'm not gonna beat it, y'all. It's coming up. It's coming up. There's sirens going. Oh, yesterday when we came home. No, we didn't come home yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's today? Saturday when we came home because me and James were just out, just enjoying each other. We were out on Saturday. So when we were driving home off the freeway, he was like, "Hey, that helicopter looked like it's by our house." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Yeah, it looks like it's by our house." we get off the freeway, we turn on our main street to come all the way down to come out to our street. There's like 50 cops on the street. They didn't have our side of the street blocked off because it's kind of a double lane street, going north and south. So they had the left side or right side. They had one side all blocked off, but not the way we were coming. We were coming home this way, so they didn't have this side blocked off. They had the street going that way blocked off. And there was a white SUV that had hit a phone pole. But what it was a GTA. Somebody stole somebody's car, and the police chased them to that street. And the people that live on that street, everybody was out the house, everybody was looking. There was cops everywhere. They had the streets that were coming out from to come out onto the main street. They had all those side streets blocked off. I was like, dang. Helicopter was around looking for the guy. They was looking. They was looking. They were over there. And the helicopter was in the air for like 2 hours once we got home. He was like, I'm gonna go on my bike and go down there. I said, don't go over there being nosy. Don't go over there being nosy. Keep your butt right here. I called him. I said, you nosetta. You trying to go over there and be nosetta. Don't be nosetta. Stay right here. Keep your butt at home. That's why my avocado tree gets a lot of sun in the morning. That's why it's growing like that. This sun is hot, yo. But I need some vitamin E. I don't like being in the sun. What is that on my face? It's just me. Y'all, forgive my videos when y'all see this little white hair on my chin. It's like one little white hair that keeps growing. And I cut it and I pluck it and everything. It just keep coming back. I don't know what to do with this white hair. It's just like, hi, I'm here. Let's do your live. That one that's here, and there's one that's like right here on my nose. I'm like, these white hairs are riding me ragged. Somebody said it was wisdom. Wisdom, it's not wise. I'm not feeling the best, but better than yesterday. You look much, much better, my dear friend. Oh, Paul, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I feel 100% better now. Like, that was like the worst 2 weeks in my entire life. I don't think I've ever felt that bad for 2 weeks, ever in my life. That food, I don't wish food poisoning on nobody. That was the worst. I was all dehydrated. My my mom said I look like I lost weight. My daughter's like, "Dang, mom, you look like you lost a lot of weight." And I was like, "I think I lost about 5 pounds, but it could have been more because I couldn't keep nothing down for 2 weeks. I kept trying to eat. It just not wouldn't stay down. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give up the red meat after Las Vegas. Um, I didn't have any issues with the food I ate in Las Vegas. I did have that nice steak, but I had issues with the food getting through my system, and like my intestines were hurting. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that no more. So like all this week, I only had ice cream. Me and that ice cream. I've had ice cream. I've had mostly salad. Salad with egg. That's the where I get my protein is from the boiled egg. So I've had salad and boiled eggs. I tried this yogurt. The yogurt was nasty because I got zero sugar yogurt. And I was like, why did I do that? But when I did check, I came home because I bought 10 of them. When I came home, I checked them. Only four of them were zero sugar, and then the other ones had sugar. But when I tasted them, they still taste nasty. James liked them, so I was like, I'll just keep them because I was gonna take them back to the store. But he liked them, so I was like, okay, well, he could eat that. I'm not eating that. I'd rather go get me some frozen yogurt. Oh, y'all, this dog that live up the street, she must have had some puppies because her little chest is just hanging. She need to go feed her puppies. Look, here she comes. There she is. Oh, hi, mama. Hi, mama. Hi. Where's your babies? Where's your babies, huh? Look, Princess trying to get her. There you go, Buddy. Buddy, leave her alone. Buddy. That's Buddy's friend. Buddy's such a brat. That's Princess. She's a husky that lives across the street. Princess! Hi, Mama! Oh, and for you guys, I told you I was going to go get the Rockwaller. I didn't go get it. I told James, no, I really, really, really want a Rockwaller, but our apartment complex, see how the gate is open? This is a gate right here. It's open, and we have a gate. Oh my God, James, and all that noise behind me. We have a gate on the opposite side of the apartments. Um, that we could close and the dog could run around, but then the dog would have to be friendly with everybody who lived in the compound. And everybody on the compound would have to keep the gate closed when they go in and out. And I said that would be a huge inconvenience for everybody who lived on the compound. We have 5 different families that live here. I said that wouldn't be fair to them. I said because once the dog get big, like the husky across the street, that Rottweiler is gonna get big. And Jamie was like, "It's gonna get big." I said, babe, that dog will get big in 6 months. 6 months to a year, that dog will be 150 pounds. Rottweilers are huge dogs. I said, and yeah, we have a house. I said, but our house is small and we don't have our own fenced-in yard. I said, and the dog would need its own fenced-in yard. He's about he could put a fence up just around the front yard. I was like, no, a Rottweiler needs a yard. He needs or she needs a big yard. And I wanted a girl. I wanted a girl so bad. But we just decided not to. Oh, the sun. I'm so sorry, y'all. The sun is. Ugh. I talked about getting the dog right now. So once we get a house, we'll get. I mean, once we get a bigger house with our own yard, we'll get the dog. But right now, it's just not feasible. Got a lot to do out there on the farm. Nice. Where is your farm in California? I want to go visit a dude ranch where you can go horseback riding and feed the chickens and like check on the animals. I want to do that. I think I have a country girl inside of me that just wants to get out. I told the cow guy no dogs here. He was happy. Yeah, I love dogs. I love dogs. Like I know all the dogs in my neighborhood. That's how much I love dogs. And Buddy, here he come. Here he come trotting back. That's my boy. Huh, Bud? That's my boy. Hi, Buddy. I used to babysit Buddy when he was a puppy, so he knows me really well. He lives next door. I'm northeast of Tucson. Oh, in Arizona? I got bad taste in my mouth about Arizona. And I went there. Somebody broke into the rental car I had. I went out there for work, and I took my husband at the time with me, and I had to be out there to open up a new store. And I had been there for a week. I was leaving like on Monday or Tuesday, and I said, "Well, let's just go to the laundry after we go to the water park because it was like a Saturday, and I was leaving out on Monday. We were leaving out on Monday. I said, let's just go to the water park and then we could go to the laundry after water park." So I guess somebody was watching us when we got out the car at the water park because I had put like everything in the trunk. And I threw my purse in the trunk and I just took like the credit card that I needed to get it. And I looked at the ground. I was like, isn't that the wrapping paper I had for the camera? Because, they had disposable cameras there. And I was like, that looks odd. Walk up to the car. The trunk is open. The back window is busted. My purse is gone. And they stole my dirty drawers, y'all. They stole all my dirty clothes. I could not believe that. I was like, they stole my dirty clothes? Are you serious? I don't got no clothes to go home in. They stole all my clothes. When we went back to the hotel, I did have a couple of outfits, but they were like work outfits. And I said, well, I guess I got clothes. I had to go to the store and buy some underwear because when I literally tell you, I didn't have no underwear on because I had on swimsuit. They stole all my drawers. I had put all my dirty underwear in there. They still got to underwear for a week. They stole all my drawers. They stole all my clothes. And I had to go to the store and buy me some drawers. I was like, I cannot believe these people stole all my clothes. I was glad they didn't get my shoes. Ooh, if I would have had my shoes in there, ooh, talking about somebody being mad about their shoes, my kicks. I had FUBU shoes. I had um I used to wear my Doc Martin boots, and I used to have my Harley Davidson boots. Man, if they would have sold my boots, I would have been. Where you going, mommy? Where you going, mama? Buddy, leave her alone. She looked at Buddy and turned her head. Buffering in, out. It's buffering in and out. Out more than in. Oh my gosh. They stole my tools out of my truck. Oh my God. And yeah, see, all that happened in Arizona. I got a bad taste in my mouth for Arizona, y'all. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Let me go get the key to the truck, and maybe I'll sit in there because it's hot out here, and it might be buffering because of that. Let me go get the key. And it's dark in the house, so I don't want to do it in the house. Let's sit in the truck, and then I can put the phone on the little handle thing. I wanted to see if I could figure out how to reset my daggone truck too. There's supposed to be a menu, a settings button on my truck, which I cannot find because my truck somehow went back to it's in Spanish. It's no longer in English, and I don't know what happened. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I can sit in here because the truck is under the shader, so it's not hot, and I can use my little holder, y'all. Hold on for 1 second, so I can stop bouncing y'all around. Wow, there we go. Now I don't have to hold it. I'm still in the sun, though, huh? I'm still in the sun, y'all. Maybe I could put this up there. Let me see. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better, y'all. That's better. Yay! I figured it out. Um, I used to work in a laundromat for years ago. Oh, you did? It was in the winter. They stole. They won't steal it no more. Well, James and his worker, uh, Gizmo, they were over there in the first unit that we have over there, and they were putting in, I think, fart fans. I think I told you guys about that. They were putting in the fart fans, and Gizmo had all his tools on a Craftsman roller. Like he had, like, it was stackable roller that have the drawers and stuff. He had his Craftsman outside, right by the front door, and I guess they didn't pull it up on the porch because it was heavy. And somebody walked down the street, grabbed his roller, and rolled right on down the street with his Craftsman. And by the time they came out and realized it was gone, they jumped in the van and the truck and went looking for him. They could not find whoever stole it. I was like, that is so messed up. Over $1,000 worth of tools. Somebody broke in James's van 2 years ago over here, took all his tools. My fear is that somebody will break in my house and take my silver. And I'm like, oh, I will kill. That's why I'm so glad that I took half of it and I stashed it. And I took another half and I stashed it. So I have some here, some there, some there. So I don't have it all in one place because somebody broke in my house and stole my stuff. Y'all, I'd be mad. When I say mad, mad, I would be angry. So people need to stop stealing other people's stuff. Get your own stuff and don't steal people's stuff. Terry Woodburning, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I didn't even get key to the front door. I just got the key to the truck. But I'm sitting here. If anybody walk up to my door, I could check him. Hopefully James didn't lock the door. No. You know how have a like sixth sense when you walk out your door, you like turn that little thing on the bottom lock and it just to automatically lock your door. Hope I didn't do that. Yeah, just dirt bags. Just dirt bags. You stealing other people's stuff, that's just wrong. Don't steal. Earn your own stuff. You don't know how hard people work to get what they got. You don't know how many sacrifices they had to do to get what they have. Don't steal their stuff. Man, I've been working since I was 14 years old. I appreciate everything I have. Everything I have. Because I know how hard I had to work for it. I watched this young lady put her clothes in. She left and ran to the store. All of a sudden, someone came in with a basket, with a basket, opened her washer, and took all her clothes, soaking wet, and even not even what? Somebody came into the laundry and took somebody else's clothes. That's crazy. Mm-mm. That's crazy. And that's James going to the garage. I'm like, where are you going now? He's going to the garage. Why my face look like? I'm telling you, my skin. I need some skin tightening cream, ladies. Y'all tell me what's a good one. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I don't like people that steal. Like I would tell people that work for me, if you need anything, just ask. Don't steal. Like don't steal from my store that I work at. I tell people, what's in this store belongs to me. I said, because I'm responsible for all the inventory in here. So if you steal from the company, you steal it from me because I'm responsible for it. When we get our inventories, I'm responsible for the outcome of the inventory. So don't steal from the store. If you want something, you need something, ask me. I will buy it for you. I'll get it for you. Don't steal from the store. So I think my people respected me a lot for the giving them that option to come to me and ask me for something than to steal from the store because it made us all look bad. You steal from a store, your store has high shrink, then you look like you don't know how to manage your business. Like, don't do that. I remember this one time, y'all. Let me give you some tea. I remember this one time, um, I got hired by a company called Play and Trade after I had finished working for EB Games and GameStop. I went to a company called Play and Trade, and I was considered the, well, what you call it? I was a district manager for the corporate stores. Let's say it like that. So I was a director of store operations for the district. So we opened up a new store. So I said, well, I'll go and I'll run the store for 2 weeks until we get a manager and everything. So I said, because I want to make sure everything's running right. My boss said, okay, sure. You go down there, you run the store for a couple of weeks. If I need you, I'll call you. You can come back to the corporate office, whatever. Okay, no problem. So I go down to the store. Put signs up, hire people, and it's in Irvine, California. Look it up. Expensive area to live. Kobe Bryant, he used to go and practice across from the store we had opened at the 24-hour fitness. He would go to that one right there in Irvine. I guess his house was close somewhere in Irvine, and that's where he would come and practice. I seen him like a few mornings. I was like, "Hi, Kobe," and he was like, "Hi," and I got to say hi to Kobe Bryant in person. But anyway, let me digress. That wasn't about that. So anyway, um, I had opened up the store and I hired a bunch of college students to help me run the store. I had hired one of my guys that used to work for me at GameStop to come down and be the manager or whatever. And so we were getting the store together, and I don't disclose everything that I do when I work in a store because you can't trust everybody. Prime example, people steal. You cannot trust everybody. So we had like a worksheet. I had developed a worksheet, and on this worksheet, I put each name brand of games. So we had the Wii games, we had Xbox games, we had a PlayStation games, we had DS games, we had whatever games, we did. I had a list of the different games. So it was Xbox One, an Xbox Two, or PlayStation Two, PlayStation Three. Like we had the list of which games that we had to count every week. So every week we would take a category and we would count all of the games in that category to make sure it coincide with the inventory that was in the computer. So every morning we would do just a perpetual count on random games on all the different platforms. So it was like the high selling games that just came out. So Call of Duty or this and that. And then we would count them all on Xbox, PlayStation, all of the different platforms. We would count those. So maybe there was 10 different perpetual counts we would do. So 10 different games on all the platforms we would count and make sure they're all there. So me, the whole department count, we only did that once a week. So I said, you know what? We had did the count, and the young man, I told him, I said, oh, okay, well, I did the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 count today. All the PlayStation games are there. So just make sure, you stay on top of the inventory. He was like, oh, okay. For some reason, that oh, okay did not hit my ear right. It just didn't hit my ear right. Like there was something about what he said or how he said it that didn't strike me right. So the following day, I said, I am going to count a different department. So I went in there and I counted the Wii games. And it was weird because there was like 7 different Wii games in the very front of the Wii section that were not in alphabetical order where they were supposed to be. And when I started counting the Wii games, there was like 50 games missing. And I called Tony and I was like, Tony, there's a rat amongst us. Tony said, what, Mia? I said, I'm missing 50 Wii games. I said, and I am on top of my inventory. I pulled out my paperwork. I said, my Wii games were 100% 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So they knew that I had no intentions on counting the Wii again because I had counted the Wii 2 weeks ago. So I counted the Wii and then I counted PlayStation 2. So the next one, his mind is, oh, she's going to count Xbox and then she's going to count DS. She's not going to count Wii again. She's not going to count the Wii games again for a long time. So I counted all these games. I came up with 50, I think it was a total of 59 games missing. After I called Tony, I said, I have about 50 games missing. He's like, find out, figure it out, find it out. So the only person that worked after me that night was the young man that I hired. And so I called the manager in. He came to work. I said, now this is what we're about to do. I said, I need you here to witness what I'm going to do. I said, but we're going to call this young man in and we're going to ask him about these games. And he's like, okay. I said, I'm not accusing him. I said, but I worked yesterday. He worked after me. He knew I had just did the PlayStation 2 count and I did the Wii count last week. He knew that too. I said, so these games could have went missing between last week and yesterday because I did the count. He wasn't expecting me to do this count. He knew I did the PlayStation 2 count yesterday. And he was like, oh. So the young man came in. I said, oh, can I talk to you in the back? I said, go ahead and lock the front door. Put out to lunch. Like I told the manager, put an out to lunch sign on the door and lock it. I said, let's just go in the back and talk. Let's have a conversation. So I took that young man back there. I said, you closed last night after me, right? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, I'm missing like 50 Wii games. Brand new Wii games. I'm missing them. They're just not here. Well, I have no idea where they are. I said, you know what? I don't have time to play games with you. I said, I'm not the one. I said, I'm not the one. I've already questioned everybody else. And it comes right back to you. You're the only one who had the opportunity. I said, I've 2 part-timers. They don't have keys to the store. I have store manager who's standing right here who told me right here to my face he didn't take it. And I know I didn't take it. The only other person with keys to the store is you. The only other person who had ample opportunity that worked alone was you. I said, so you have two choices. I can call the police and they can deal with you, or I can call your father. I said, because I have your father's phone number. And your father personally told me if there was any problem to call him. And he looked at me. He said, my father told you to call if you had a problem with me. I said, your father personally told me to call him if I had ever had a problem with you. And he said, I have the games. I said, you have all the games brand new in the paper wrapping. He said, I probably have about 30 of the games. I was just selling them on campus. I said, okay. Well, you're going to pay restitution. I said, you bring me back all the games within an hour. I said, because if you don't bring them back, I'm calling the police. I said, I have a witness. You just admitted. Excuse me, y'all. You just admitted that you have the games, 30 of them. I said, I need you to bring all those games back, and you're going to pay restitution for the ones you stole. I don't care where you get the money from. I need my money back today. And you got an hour, 1 hour, to bring me back these games and my money. When I tell y'all he was back in 30 minutes, he was back in 30 minutes. Don't play games with me like that. Don't do that. I'm responsible for the inventory of that whole entire store. I'm responsible for the outcome of the inventory. Don't steal from me. Don't do that. Don't steal from companies. Don't do that. You might steal something and not think it's gonna hurt the company. It's not gonna hurt the company. It's gonna hurt the person who's responsible for that inventory because it makes that person look like they don't know how to run their business. It makes you look bad. Man, I wasn't looking bad. I called Tony back. I said, games have been secured, and the difference of the ones that did not return have been paid for. He was like, I knew you would handle it. I said, you know this. You know this. That's what Tony told me when I called him and told him I was getting ready to get this job and I needed a reference. He was like, oh, yeah, no problem. Have him call me. He was like, I wish you were in Florida because I would hire you to run my stores. I'm opening up my third store now. I was like, are you serious? I was like, Tony, you doing big things in Florida. He was like, I am. And I wish you were out here to help me. And I was like, I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm ever moving to Florida with them hurricanes and tornadoes. Nah, I'm cool. He started laughing. But yeah, seriously, y'all, I don't like when people steal. I don't like it. I don't like it. There was one other time. I hope I've never told you guys these stories before. So trust the cat. She is sweet. Did I miss a whole bunch of conversation? I'm sorry, y'all. Yep, I had to testify in court to make the. Oh, you had to testify that girl stealing that. Well, that's good. At least you knew. They got them. Yep, that's good. Man, it's tough in the world, but you gotta, like me, I got 2 jobs. I'm 55 years old almost. 2 months. And I got 2 jobs just to make ends meet. You gotta do what you gotta do. You don't steal from people. You do what you gotta do. I trust the cat, she's sweet. Don't steal from anybody. Exactly, Paula. Exactly. Most think it's on the company, but companies just crush the people. Yeah, it rolls uphill or rolls downhill. Like if you steal, there's somebody responsible for inventory. So that person is a person that gets in trouble. There's somebody responsible for the store. There's somebody. That's why Walmart is always so heightened on security, and they're on them people who steal from their store because that shrink. Like yes, companies uh they give you like a certain percentage you have for shrinkage, but you don't want to be over that percentage. Like they're like loss. Yes, companies know they're going to encounter loss. Usually it's 3% or less. that's in good standings. But when you have a store and your shrink is like 20%, 50%, that's like half your inventory is being stolen out the store versus being purchased. That your company can't survive like that. You have to keep the shrink low. You have to keep the losses down. So yeah, that's just horrible. So there's one other time I want to tell you guys about, and this was with EB Games. It was before we even became GameStop. It was EB Games, and I was a store manager back then, and I was running the store, and you know, people could come in and they could pre-order games. You put money down anywhere from five. You can put 5, 10, 15, 20. You know, games cost $54. You could pay the whole game off, but you could pre-order it. And when the game came off, you were secured a copy. So at the end of the year, you know, you got to do your checks and balances. Companies have to balance their spreadsheets or whatever. At the end of the year, people who did not come and pick up their games or pick up their refunds or their deposits for their pre-orders, the company told us to cash them out and make a separate deposit. And this separate deposit was for. So everybody in the store got that email. Me, the store manager, my assistant manager, my key holder. Everybody got the email. So I was like, okay, well, we'll do it. The day they told us to do it was like on a Friday. You know, clear out the deposits. Like after a busy Friday, we should have money. So we do a separate deposit for those and then that, whatever. Why did my key holder decide that he was going to do his own refunds? Like the customers came in and refunded this money for their deposits all of a sudden before we had to do these refunds on Friday. So I was like, this is odd. Why do we have so many refunds today? Like refunds in my store, maybe we would have one a day. But this particular day, I'm doing the paperwork. The key holder opened and I closed that night. So I'm going through all the paperwork. And I guess they don't go through the paperwork like I do. I go through the paperwork diligently. So that's this night. It was like on a Wednesday. 2 nights before we're supposed to do this deposit on Friday. There was like 10 refunds. And this one customer refunded like 4 of his deposits. I said, well, maybe he just needed the money. I said, this just seems odd to me. Let me call this customer. Now, what my key holder failed to realize is that on the refund, there's no phone number, right? There's no phone number on the refund receipt. It's just a customer signature and you give them the cash back. But in the computer, when they do the pre-order, you get their name, their phone number, and their address. So all I did was pull up the person's name and phone number in the computer and I called them. And let's just say his name was Jones. Hey, Mr. Jones, this is Meya over at GameStop over here on University. I was calling because I see you came in and you did 4 refunds. Can I ask you why you did so many refunds in one day? Was there something, did you forget that you had these or you just needed the money? I said, I'm just asking because I want to make sure these are legit refunds. He said, no, ma'am, they're not legit refunds. I said, excuse me? He said, I haven't been down there. He said, I actually moved out of state. That's why those games, those pre-orders never got picked up because I moved out of state and I forgot I had them pre-ordered. You're reminding me right now that I had money in your store on pre-orders. I said, oh, really? He said, yes. I said, wow. I said, well, I will call my district manager to see how we can remedy this situation for you as far as you being in a different state, um, and how I need to get this money back into the system on your name. I said, but somebody in my store is doing fraudulent refunds and they took your money. I said, so I do apologize. I said, and I will call you back with the restitution of what we're going to do. I said, I probably could have the company send you a check. I said, but I will get back to you. I just need to make sure what was going on in my location. Y'all, when I tell you the young man that I hired, he came in, he had this story. He's been looking for a job because he was like a tall guy. He's like 6'2", 6'3", and really big. He's like, people are intimidated by me. No one wants to hire me. I'm a good person. I do hard work, and I people are intimidated by my size, and they don't want to hire me. And I was like, well, I don't have a problem with your size. I said, if you do a good job, I felt bad for him in a way that people wouldn't hire him because he was a big guy and they felt intimidated by him. So I hired him. And he had some experience, and I trained him to be a key holder in my store. So he had responsibilities of doing deposits. He had responsibility of watching the inventory. Like he never stole any games. Never stole any games, but he stole money. That is a no. Good morning, News Maniac. How you doing this morning, Skipper? That's a no. You don't steal money from a how you gonna steal money from a company that didn't think you was gonna get caught? How you didn't think you was gonna get caught by somebody like me? Oh, I'm gonna catch you. I've been in retail all my life. I check everything. Even though I don't tell people, I check stuff. I will check random games. I would check random deposits. I would call the bank, make sure my deposits got there. Like I would check different stuff that people wouldn't think I was checking. So this young man came to work. Man, when I tell you, I wasn't intimidated by his size. I had all the refund receipts laid out on the counter. Or on my desk in the back. I said, the part timer, he can handle. Let me talk to you in the back. He was like, yeah, Miss Mia, what's going on? He used to call me Miss Mia. I said, can you please explain to me all these refunds? And his mouth just dropped. His mouth just dropped, y'all. The sad thing about being retired, lost track of the holidays. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Okay, so his mouth just dropped when I showed him the receipts. I said, can you explain this to me? He said, I'm caught. He didn't even try to lie. He didn't try to sugarcoat it. He said, I'm caught. I did the refunds. I said, why did you do this? Why did you steal from the store? Why? I said, this was what? $100? If you needed $100, why didn't you ask me for it? I would have gave you $100. Now you're losing your job over $100. I have to fire you. I have to terminate you. I cannot have people that steal from me working for me. I have to let you go. I said, and you have to pay restitution. I need my money back. I have to pay this customer now because I called this customer and reminded him of these refunds that you did that I thought he did. I was just calling to verify he had experience with his refunds. And he told me he didn't make the refunds. That's how I got caught. You did all these refunds in one day. You didn't think I was gonna catch this? He was like, well, I didn't think you were gonna call and check on them. No. I said, why? Well, I'd never seen you do that before. I said, because you never saw me do it before. You didn't think I was gonna do it. I said, that's what makes a good manager. You manage everything about the store. You manage the people, you manage the inventory, you manage the cost, the phone bill. Like I check the phone bill. Even though I don't pay it, I'm checking the phone bill. I check the light bill. I check the water bill because you check the water bill because if you got a leak behind a wall somewhere, your water bill will go up. You check the phone bill because if your employees are making long distance phone calls, it would come up on your phone bill and you can catch that. I said, I catch everything. I check everything. I said, and now you're losing your job because you sold $100. I said, don't you make at least $400 a week? He was like, yes. I said, and you sold 100 because of the opportunity, huh? The opportunity was there, and so you took it. He said, honestly, yeah. I said, I'm sorry, gotta let you go. So I had to terminate him, did all his paperwork, and he left. So maybe about a month after I terminated, and he was married, y'all. He was married, had a new baby. His wife made him come back to my store and apologize to me in person. His wife made him come back and apologize to me in person. I was like, wow. I was sitting outside on the little patio area eating some lunch, and he walked up to me and said, "Miss Meya, can I have a conversation with you?" I said, "Sure, baby, sit down and have a seat." He's like, "I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart for stealing from you in the company." I said, "I do understand." He said, "You were a good boss. You were friendly. You were fun. You made it fun to be at work. And I don't know why my stupidity kicked in and I stole from the store." I said, "Well, people see opportunities and they take them, not understanding the repercussions of their actions." I said, "So now you have a new baby. Your wife is upset. She not working right now because she just had the baby. You don't have a job." I said, "So what are you doing?" He said, "We had to get on public assistance." I said, "Because now nobody's going to want to hire you because you got fired. When they call and ask why you got fired, I can't say I fired you because you stole something. I have to say I had to let him go because we had irreconcilable salable differences or something like that." It was something I had to say. I said, I can't disclose why I fired you, but I can disclose that you were terminated because you didn't follow policy. I think that's probably what I said. He was terminated because he didn't follow policy. I said, "So if I were you, I would not put me down as a reference because you're not going to get a good one." I said, "Your work ethic was so good. Like you worked, you did a good job. I didn't have no problems with you at inventory. Like you did everything I asked you to do, but then you stole from me. That part, I don't understand." Oh my goodness, that makes you. I'm not the terminator. This is not it. That does not make me the terminator. I just had to terminate him, not a golden opportunity. Yeah, but see, people think that little space of opportunity is a golden opportunity, but when it turns around and bites them in the behind, they had to get on the county, y'all. They had to get on the county. He had a good job with me. I was gonna make him an assistant manager because we were opening up new stores. I had all intentions on making him an assistant manager, but then he got nothing. He got nothing. Nothing. So yeah, that was my couple of stories from GameStop. I think those were the two worst ones that I had to inquire. One, you know what? I didn't know I could have filed a sexual harassment suit on the company. Um, but I should have because I was mad. I had went up, Universal City Walk. You guys know Universal City Walk? Those that are in California should know about it. Right. You can't buy nothing with $100, but that was back then. That was like 20 years ago. So he could probably get some like a whole month's of supply of diapers for $100. And I told her, if you needed money for the baby, you could have asked me. Like, I would have been happy to help. I would have been happy to help. I was an area manager at the time. I had a store. I had to run my own store. Plus, I was managing three other stores. So I would have been happy to help him. I was making a good salary. I would have been happy to buy the baby some stuff. All he had to do was ask. A closed mouth don't get fed. Period. That has always been my saying. My daughter has it tattooed on her arm. A closed mouth don't get fed. If you don't ask for what you want, no one can ever feel the opportunity or feel the space that you need if you never open your mouth and tell them you have a need. Like it's just crazy. It's just crazy. What did that say? Sorry. I can relate, Mia. I did all the hiring and firing for the commissionary common commissaries in the early 2000s, and it's disappointing to see people you put your faith in doing stupid things. That is so true. That is so true, Newsman's Maniac. So true. Yeah, my boss had money set aside for us to get sodas, chips, and candy if we want. Yeah, that's a good boss. Somebody at the where I work now. If you guys need something to eat, just ask me. I said I'm. If you guys want me to pay, just ask me. I buy big old. Y'all know I brought big old box of chips. You guys, I got chips in my. If you guys stuff like that around, because you never know what people are going through. You never know if they're working like every dime they have to pay rent, they have to, and if you have a little extra buying chips, candy, you know, little stuff, little knickknacks, it helps people out tremendously. It helps people out tremendously. Can y'all hear that music behind me? If so, let me know because it is loud. That is so true. Lack of character. That is so true. They turned it off. I don't know who that was. These folks around here, them and their music, y'all. Them and their music. That's true. They don't know if nobody tells them. That's why I'm always telling them, don't steal. If you need something, let me know. Well, I do this and you pay me now and you pay me. Wow. Yeah, like James. Whenever James has the guys come and do an install, James goes gets um rate radiator. Gatorade, he gets water, and then when they finish the job, he goes and buys them beer. That's a good boss. Like you making sure, and then he buys them lunch. Like when they take a lunch break, he goes out and buys them whatever they want, burgers, tacos, whatever, because they're doing an install. Like he takes care of his guys when they go and do installs. When they did the install over here at the apartments, they put a new air conditioning unit in a front unit. I made them tacos. I made tacos here at home for everybody who came and worked. And they were like, man, your wife got some good tacos. Y'all know I love making tacos. They liked my tacos. They were like, "You when we doing another install at your house, your woman make good tacos." When they did the new car tacos for them, James and Gizmo made tacos. So I I enjoy cooking for his crew when they come and work. Now I'm not gonna cook for his crew and then take it to like other jobs, but if they buy my house, they can have fresh tacos. I'll make them myself. But yeah, good bosses take care of their kids. I blast music a lot. A lot. Cows like it. Well, no, somebody was just pulling out, I guess. Mia tacos. Yes, Mia tacos are so delicioso. I love my tacos. If I blast my music in my neighborhood, I better invite the neighbors because they'll be upset. Oh, I know that's right. I think somebody was just pulling in. I don't know who that was. I put the shader up so I can't see because the sun was hitting me pow right in the face. We had tacos up here, but they're not a big item. Why not? Tacos are delicioso. It's Donar. What's Donar? A Donair. That's popular. It's Donair. Donair? Donar? Donair. Donar. I don't know what that is. But down here, we like our tacos and our burritos. Tacos and burritos. I love Mexican food. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's my favorite. I can't help it. Give me some frijoles. Give me some tortillas. Give me some carne asada. Give me some um, pozole. Give me all that. I'll take it. We have Miss Mia. Miss C is starting to show signs that it's that time of year again. Ah, 5 a.m. to get up. She's watching Christmas movies already. Has the mini tree lit already. I love it. I know. We only wait September, October, November, December. We only have 4 months till Christmas, y'all. Only 4 months. Good morning, Gilbert. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 4 months. That's all we got left. So I got Monique's birthday in September. Julian's birthday is in September, which is my nephew. Then October's my birthday. And then they have Halloween, but we call it Harvest. And then November's Thanksgiving. And then Christmas, y'all. And my sister's birthday is in December, so it's gonna be 4 months of back to back to back to back to back. And doing this whole 4 months is my nephew's football. So yes, I still have to post a video where he sacked the quarterback, y'all. Oh my god, I still probably have 15 shorts I need to put out. I'm gonna work on those today, but these shorts that I will put out today won't be for tonight. They will be for next week. But I still have like 15 of them I need to put out. They're good ones. My nephew broke that line and sacked that quarterback. I was like, yes! He did a good job. Now, y'all let me know if I'm too loud with my microphone. Is that I got a new microphone, y'all. Let me know if it's too loud. But yes, 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 yes. Yes. I cannot wait. Can y'all hear that music? There's music playing. I can hear it. Can y'all hear it? If my noise canceling microphone working well, and let me know if it goes off because I don't know how long the charge lasts. Didn't say in the instructions. That's good morning. How are you in Hebrew? I know I couldn't understand what it said, so I didn't say nothing. This is maniac. I wasn't even gonna try. I was like, I don't know what he's speaking over there. I don't know the Hebrew. I don't know the Espanol. All I know is English. Oh, I was gonna see if I could fix my truck. Does anybody know how to reset the truck back to English? Anybody? Anybody know how to reset the truck back to English? My truck is in Espanol now, and I don't know what I did to put it. Sorry, 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 sorry. Don't do. Okay, I don't know what I did.
Yes, technical difficulties. Y'all really can't hear me? Oh, maybe I gotta turn off the Bluetooth. Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? I turned off the Bluetooth. Maybe it connected to the car. Can you hear me now? You were back. Hi. I ain't going nowhere. Sierra. I ain't going nowhere.
Why are you in here?
Yeah. Because I was outside on my live stream talking to my friends, but then the sun got hot, so I got in the car. And then the sun came in here and started beaming on me. Where are we going? Where y'all finna go?
Look. So give me, I need live. I need some live right now.
She said she needs some live right now, y'all. Hold
Okay.
on.
So I went to Macy's last night.
Wait. Okay.
Macy's huge sales. Look at these shoes, y'all.
Oh, those is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Those fancy.
Yeah. They're 109.
100.
Yes, listen. $109. But I got them for like $21.
Oh, Sookie now.
And look, y'all.
That is cute.
Y'all gotta know, when I step out, baby. Like Miss
I step out, baby. I love her voice, y'all. She from Louisiana. I love her voice. Let me see. Ah, not the lemon earrings. Those are cute.
Yeah.
Those are cute. Where you think you going all fancy down?
I went to a white party last night.
That is cute. You came to show me that?
Uh-huh. And look, I got the purse to match that.
Oh, the white pearl?
Yeah.
That's so pretty.
I also hurt my eye.
Why you hurt your eye? Ouch.
I know. That's the same thing I
What
said.
you do, Joe?
I was throwing the hanger, and then I closed my eye at the wrong time, and then the hook of the hanger got in my eye, and I was in the middle of throwing it, so I went like that.
They on Team You for $5. No.
And then I threw the hanger, I threw the hanger, and it went like that's my
Okay, show him your eye, Josie. I keep doing it. See, Josie's eye is all red on the inside right there. The hanger hooked her. Ouch!
See, it's not Timu, it's Betsy. That's why it was expensive.
Betsy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had fun. It was fun. Miss Meya, that's enough.
She said, Miss Meya, that's enough. Bye. I'll be in the house in a minute. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to end my live. My goddaughter need to ask me some questions. We had a good time this morning, y'all. Thank you. One-Eye Blind Art. Hello. Thank you for coming to visit. Yo, that's what happened when I turned on a car to try to fix the settings. It went to it connected to Bluetooth, so that's why that happened. So thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me this morning. I appreciate you. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Happy Labor Day.